Country Girl, City Girl, baby. We played this game whose whole premise is I don't know anything about hard work because I'm from the city. Well, good news, sugar. I do know things about hard work because I'm from a ranch, and that was the entire game.
Yeah.
Much, so
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Page to Stage,
Where the books write the script.
and we set the scene. I'm Emma,
And I'm Maddie.
and today's episode is a country book.
Yeah, we read Done and Dusted. It's a cowboy romance. It was very sweet.
It was so cute and exactly what we needed after
Blood over Brighthaven.
Blood over Brighthaven. It went very fast. It's only a 7-hour audiobook. And it was quick and exactly what you expect from a cowboy romance.
Would recommend.
Definitely. And there are 4 of them, so
Yep.
I'm sure every single one has a unique plot.
But what you can count on is that we'll be back.
Oh, we sure will.
Will
Yes.
it be an episode? Maybe
Probably not.
But we'll probably read them.
We will read them for sure. The next one is She's Come from the Big City. He's grown up in a small town. Can their lives come together?
Which apparently is the plot of Emma's childhood fantasies. So that's good.
It is.
Good.
Luke Brooks was the
The love interest.
man in all of those.
Okay.
Except I guess that's maybe not true, because ours was always like blonde, green eyes, but like still no muscle tees,
No.
but like
Okay.
a bad boy still, you know.
All right.
Anyway, we just take turns being the country girl,
Good.
and we just play the same game
Yeah.
every time we hung out.
Yeah.
For hours.
And the cowboy was invisible, or it was somebody's?
No, it was one of us.
Okay.
It was always one of us.
You just switch out
Yeah,
when it was
you
time to
just swap.
change the
We
scene.
just knew who it was. Yes, like okay, well now I almost guarantee his name was Luke. I almost guarantee it because that was
The fact that you named him for your make believe game is crazy.
Well, he was a person, Maddie.
Yeah, but you didn't name him like fresh each time. He had a standing name.
Well, his name is Luke.
Yeah.
Luke is the perfect imaginary boyfriend name.
Okay.
Luke and there was another one. Jake. Jake and Luke. Those were the names.
How creative.
It was like 10.
Okay. So, Done and Dusted.
Done and Dusted by Lila Sage.
Yep.
I liked it.
Emma quoted the title of this book to me today when I took a header off a skateboard.
I said, "Are you done and dusted or just dusted?" And she got back on. So
Yeah.
you might have gotten dusted, but that doesn't mean you have to be done.
Yeah.
Which is a Luke Brooks quote.
Legitimately, he said that? I might have spaced that out.
I sent it to you and you said they did the thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen, I do think that my elbow would hurt less now if a charming young skateboarder had encouraged me to get
Mhm.
back on the horse, as it were.
Yeah. We should write that book. It's skateboards instead of horses. A skateboarder romance.
Yeah. Okay.
I took a tumble into the half pipe and I just haven't been able to get back on my board since.
Okay.
So anyway, this book is exactly what you would expect it to be. It's a Hallmark movie in a book. It's a nice warm hug. It's very sweet. I think we really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's a cute one. It's nothing revolutionary, but it's very cute. And we have a fun plan for this play. So
Yes, we do. It is musical time once again.
it sure is.
Has it only been one episode since we did a musical? Yeah.
But it's a different kind of musical this time.
And we're not sorry.
No,
So,
we're not sorry. Because although musicals are not our favorite thing in the world, books like this have to be
They
musicals.
have to. You can't contain this silliness and this romance in a straight play.
No,
Somehow it
absolutely
happens.
not. Especially, like, since it is such a cliche, like, plot.
Yeah.
I think that there has to be something unique about it.
Yes.
And our uniqueness, it's 80s country.
Yeah, this is a classic country tribute in some ways, and in a lot of ways, it's just songs that they mentioned in this book.
Yes, but we think that it's perfect.
Yep.
Did we get the one that he named his horse after?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's the only non-country song on this playlist.
Okay, perfect. Because that has to be his, like,
Yeah.
song.
When he's like, I'm in love with her.
Yeah, which is the whole book.
Yeah.
I liked this book. I thought it was very cute. It had me giggling. Like, I was
For
like,
sure.
Like, it's so cute.
No, it's adorable. Let's talk with our audience for a minute, though, about the whiskey spit.
No, I don't want to talk about the whiskey spit. The whiskey spit makes me upset.
Okay.
We pretend that doesn't happen. Luke Brooks, why did you do that?
So, great. We're going to pretend it didn't happen. So, anyway, we're gonna get rolling.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be a super long episode because it was not a super long book.
No.
But it was fun and cute and a good palate cleanser and would recommend.
Peek behind the curtain, we just finished recording the Blood Over Brighthaven episode, and that took us
2 hours.
700 years. Same thing.
Same thing. 2 hours, 700 years. They are the same.
They're the same. So we're going to try and cruise through this, and we hope you're happy to be along for the ride, you know? Saddle up.
Saddle up.
I think it's just a proscenium.
I do too. I think it's just a cute little guy. I have thoughts about it being a smaller proscenium.
Do you think it's outside?
Ooh, like a little, like, yeah, like a proscenium, like an amphitheater, but not an amphitheater, like a stage out in a park.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. Like, nice summer. This is a fun, like...
This is the play that they are putting on at the guest ranch when they have kids there for summer camp.
Perfect. It's a cute summer. I don't know that this is a children's book. The whiskey situation makes this not a children's book.
We're not gonna stage the whiskey situation. Or probably any of their sexual relations. We never do.
Yeah, we never do, and we shouldn't.
No.
Certainly not.
Certainly not.
I think there's a couple ways we could go about it, because, like, there's this little stage, outdoor stage.
Stick horses?
Yes. Of course. Stick horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, just making sure.
So you can't put real horses on a stage?
Nope.
There's this little outdoor stage not too far from my house.
Okay.
It's in, like, a little park, and there's, like, little amphitheater seating, but it in itself is a little outdoor stage. And I think it could be something like that, where it's just, like, a nice Shakespeare in the Park situation.
Absolutely.
Or I think it could be hay bale ride.
Oh.
Where it's real, that one is real horses. And,
like, you sit on the hay bales, and it moves, and off to the sides, there are actors riding real horses and putting on this play.
Yes.
And even when they're not on horseback, they're on horseback because they have to be.
No, I think the
thing stops.
I think the thing stops. Like, my thought is that it's like we pageant wagon, and sometimes we stop. Like, we have a pageant wagon that comes up next to the other one, or they just sit on the hay bales, and we have this pageant wagon, like several, like a pageant wagon rotation.
No, I like it.
And it's like, here's this, and then, like, it rotates on a turntable.
Yeah.
And then it's the next scene, and then it rotates on a turntable. It's like kind of like a door farce, but not.
Perfect, I like it.
And they just sit on the little hay bales and watch.
Yeah.
And that's if it's a summer camp thing.
Yep. I like it.
It's cute.
It's great.
So, one of those two things.
Okay. So.
But stick horses maybe with the pageant wagons. Maybe we're back to stick horses. Maybe no real horses.
Okay.
And the audience is just built of hay bales. And everyone goes and sits on hay bales. And we have the wagon on a big turntable.
I do not see why not, you know?
Yeah. There's a song that Maddie won't let me put in this play.
Oh, yes, there is.
But
yeah,
I do think it's important that we all recognize the karaoke ability. Like the
potential?
The potential
for one-woman karaoke.
A one-woman karaoke for Islands in the Stream by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Right. Give them your pitch.
Okay, sounds good. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. Ah-ha. Making love with each other. Ah-ha.
What everyone should know is that every time Emma changes voices, she turns her head like a one-woman production where you've got like half the costume on one side and half the costume on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what I think should happen. I know I probably, I didn't have any background music, so I was going full acapella there.
Right.
I think that if I had the background music,
it could have been really good.
Could have been better.
Yeah.
I can pull it up if you would like some background.
I think we're good.
Are you sure?
This is a great chance for the people at home to beg for your fuller performance on our next episode.
As they should.
Write in on our Instagram, write us an email, request Emma's full performance of Islands in the Stream with backing track. Both parts by herself. Until then, this musical starts like this. We are opening with
Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Yeah. I hope Emma will sing every time we introduce a song.
We'll see. I don't know that I have all of them in me.
Super fair. It's the overture. It's going to be instrumental because everybody knows.
And I think we let the audience sing.
Yeah.
So, like, the lights are down. I mean, it's dark out because we're outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's dark out. There's stars are all above you and everything. And then the lights come up on our octagon set.
Right.
We've decided it needs to be an octagon, not a hexagon.
Yeah.
And it's, this is dark, but it's also telling us that Emmy's headed home.
Yeah. And on top of the octagon is where we're putting the live band.
Yes, so there's like a platform up there, and there's like a live band. It's got some drums and a banjo and a guitar.
So they're playing, and we are either on the truck side of the set, and she's just sitting there, or
I think
we haven't lit anything.
I don't think we lit anything yet. I think we only have. I think the lights come up on the band.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that we see the band. I also think, especially because this isn't a musical, like a typical, like we're singing.
Yeah.
This is we're singing in story musical.
Yeah.
Not really a we're singing and it's telling the story musical.
Every once in a while, maybe.
But like mostly like this is just playing. And so the band being there is like kind of like our little narrator guys.
Yeah.
So
there will be some guy whose job it is just to cue the audience to sing or to shut up.
Yeah. It's going to be really great. And so then we open in the side of the set that is Teddy's house.
Yeah. Emmy is lounging on her couch. She is bummed.
Yeah, we hear the scene from Sweet Home Alabama playing.
Yeah.
And Teddy walks in and is like, get your ass off that couch.
You know what's crazy is the assertion that that's the best part of Sweet Home Alabama. It is not.
No.
It is absolutely not.
She's like, that is the best part. No.
No. So sorry.
No, you're wrong, Clementine Ryder. So she, and then Teddy's like, put this skirt on. We're going partying.
Yep. And they walk through the door of the set right into the Devil's Boot.
Into the Devil's Boot, where as soon as it's lit and there's commotion and they're having fun and everything, as they walk in, the light hits Brooks just right, and it's oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine.
Yeah, he's taken the time to serenade her along with the band as she walks in. She is pissed.
Yes, she hates that the song is playing, and she looks around and she locks eyes with him.
And he's singing.
And he's just singing right at her and gives her a little wink.
Yeah.
And she's like, she walks over there and is like, you owe me a drink for this. And he's like, whatever you say, sugar. And then he walks into his office, probably.
Yeah, they have a conversation maybe. Like, I didn't know you were coming to town. He says he's going to tattle. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then he walks into his office.
Yep.
And she gets drunk enough to do karaoke with Teddy.
Yes, and the octagon turns like not a full turn, so we're not only seeing the office set, but we're seeing the office and the bar at the same time.
Yeah.
And Teddy and Emmy are up singing a karaoke song. And meanwhile on the other side of the wall, Brooks is singing the same song, and it's Why'd You Come In Here Looking Like That by Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
And it's just, he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
My best friend's sister is hot.
And honestly, We know Emmy thinks he's hot right now, but she's thought so since she was little.
Yeah.
So it's not important. She's having fun at karaoke, and he's having a crisis.
Yes, he's like, oh man, what do I do? And she's like every now and then she'll like look around to see if she can find
Yeah.
Brooks, but mostly she's just having fun with Teddy.
Right, but we want to give the indication that this is the beginning of the romance, which is why it's a two-side duet.
Yes, so cute. Yes.
Skipping right along, what do we have next?
Well, the next song we have does skip several scenes.
Okay.
So the next time we have some sort of song playing is after they've seen each other again when he's giving Riley riding lessons.
That is so cute.
It's so cute. Listen. There are so many points in this book where she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm thinking of him that way. And I'd be like, listen.
You actually don't have a choice. He could be a little ugly and you'd still have to.
Yes, you have to. There's no choice. I would be done and dusted.
Yep.
I walk up and he's been hot since I was 13 and now all of a sudden he's teaching my niece how to ride a horse. Done.
Yep. The part where there's just like a bunch of soccer moms talking about his
Oh
ass.
my God, yeah. He's like, and they thought I couldn't hear them talk about my ass.
I love how realistic this book is.
Yes.
Like, this community is real.
Yep. They're like, damn, like they hired a hot one to teach our children, huh? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
I think we have to include that.
I think we gotta, as she walks through, because she walks out of the bar, back to Teddy's. The set spins on its turntable, and she walks straight to the big house. Has her little moment with Wes, and then keeps walking to the pastures where she sees them, and she would just have to walk through this cacophony of soccer moms or riding moms.
Whatever, same thing.
So cute. The next song we have is when he's helping her load up the cabin, though, with all of her stuff.
Oh, yeah, she's moving back in.
She's moving back in, and her truck is playing music.
On the radio.
And it's like they're all cute, and she falls and hurts her arm, and they're about to kiss, and then Ring of Fire starts playing.
Yeah.
And they just kind of both start laughing. Like, he's, like, helping her with her arm, and he, like, I just imagine them, like both of them, like, locked eyes, and then, like, a burning ring of fire. Like,
I don't think anything says rom-com quite like an almost kiss, and then
and then they both kind of just start laughing, and he's like, all right, I'll see you later, Clementine. And she's like, see you later, Brooks. He leaves. We don't really have another song until she has her breakdown.
Right. And, like, stuff happens.
Sure.
I think she talks with Teddy, but it's not important to
as
the plot.
per usual, we aren't going to tell you plot by plot because you should just read the book.
Right. This one, like, put in your headphones for 6 hours and 45 minutes and go on a little journey and wish that you, too, could live at Rebel Blue Ranch.
Yes.
Pick out the cutest of her brothers and decide that that's where you are.
Yes. I listened to it at 1.5 speed, so I do think my audiobook was like not even, like 6 hours maybe.
Yeah.
Because the last half hour was like, here's a segment from the next book, and here's like it.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So, but we just have the next song when they are, after she has her panic attack and he calms her.
Which we will stage.
Which is going to be so sweet.
But no music.
But no music there because it's just him telling her to breathe with him, which is so real and solid, and I love it.
That was so sweet.
Her telling him about her accident, and then as we montage through her getting ready to get back on the horse, we have Mamas Don't Let Your Sons Grow Up to Be Cowboys.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's sweet. He's got a tragic backstory, and we don't have to hear them talking as they montage through, and we have that played.
Right. So we see her make really quick progress on her stick horse.
Yes.
Listen, there's no way around it. So sorry. I don't think we're gonna make anybody, like, I guess we're gonna have to. She does those barrels.
Well, we don't have to see that. We can see Brooke seeing that.
Yep. Okay, sold. Yep.
So she makes quick progress, and I don't even know that we need to see. I don't know that we need the stick horses. I think they're funny. But, like, we could just have them talking and, like, walking, and we just, like, you know, like, the song plays, and then it, like, lowers a little bit, and we hear them saying, like, okay, tomorrow we're going to do this. And then, like, just watch them getting closer. Because while the horses are important, they're not actually what that montage is about.
This is true. So, you know, maybe we do and maybe we don't. Although I would love to have, on one side of the paddock set, have just like a row of stalls
Mhm.
with stick horse heads
Yes.
sticking out.
Yes.
So that they can, like visit them and
Yeah.
talk to them, and that they've got like the little nameplates, and it's like
Yes.
Friday, moonshine. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love that. So we have that whole montage happening. The next song that we have is when he's taking her to the swimming hole.
Yeah.
And they're on the way there.
Listen, this is not my favorite trope that was used in this book. I am so sorry, but secret place where I go to brood that I am sharing with only you and the whole world. I hate it. It's actually not good.
I'm a freaking sucker.
Yeah?
I'm a freaking sucker for it. Specifically swimming hole.
Really?
Specifically, yes, because of Cowboy Country Girl City Girl.
I see.
Specifically swimming hole, specifically like that was my dream date when I was a kid. Was,
Okay.
Like, we go to swimming hole and we get to swim and splash each other and have fun and be so silly and then like fall in love. Like we kiss in the water sort of situation.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that was my so I was like, oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
And like
That
you
is
know,
really cute.
it's cold and he's gonna hold her and like they're so cute and they're just sitting together and talking about whatever and it's like not even like it wasn't sexual till it was. But like, you know, like it was just a sweet date moment.
That
and
is something that you could really say about this whole book. Like, it
Yes.
was not sexual until it was.
Yeah, it wasn't sexual till it was.
And then after it is,
not again.
back to normal.
Yeah, which it's whatever. We're skipping all of that in this play.
Yeah, but if you read this book,
know that.
yeah. Well, I mean, read this book first. We've already said it.
We've already
We'll
said
say
it.
a
If you're
million
still
times.
listening at this point and you haven't read this book,
Yeah.
like, okay, you know the plot. We all know the plot. You don't actually have to read this book to understand the plot,
Yeah.
but like, So, on the way to the swimming hole as he's driving,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important that she turns up the radio and it's Friday, I'm in Love,
Yes.
because that's what he named his horse after.
Right?
And she's just singing along and like looking out the window and he's just like looking at her, like, and she's like, "Where are we going?" And he's like, "I'll show you." And it's just a cute moment in the truck
Mm-hmm.
so that they can. I have in here on the way to the hole.
Great. Very good. You mentioned specifically that you see her like singing along, looking out the window, and he's looking at her,
Uh-huh.
and not the road.
Well, he should look at the road every
But-
now and then.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
But we're like on
it's
country
very
roads.
Sweet. Yes.
It is so sweet. He's looking at her and she's just, I think, in this scene specifically, we're not going to talk about lighting a ton just because it's just
No.
lighting. But I think in this scene specifically, it's very warm, filtered light. Like I almost want it to be
Yeah.
like I want to have some atmospheric haze so that you can see the sunbeams
Yeah.
coming down and like hitting her in a way that he's just like, damn.
Very much.
Like I've decided that I don't care how this affects my relationship with Gus. I have to be part of this woman's life.
And so we get to the swimming hole, and a
Mhm.
little bit at the swimming hole, and mostly on their way back,
Yeah, we've got Everything is Beautiful,
they're rocking a duet.
rocking a duet, and it's the first kiss to Gus calling to the whole drive back. I think that for the swimming hole set, I don't actually know. I think it needs to be kind of built up like rocks on the side.
Yeah.
And then have like I don't know, it's so hard to do swimming without water, but I don't know that
Mhm.
they should actually be wet.
No. I think that we could easily do rocks on the side and a perspective where,
Mhm.
especially if the audience is sitting on hay bales, like on the ground,
Yeah.
like you just see their heads or like their head and shoulders.
Yeah, and we have that situation and they're kind of just sitting and talking.
Yeah.
And then, they climb out and head back to the truck. They have another kiss. And then they're singing Everything's Beautiful, Dolly Parton and
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
And their Gus calls, they drive back.
Right. I'm thinking that I don't know how we're going to get them to sing this one
I
like
think
without
that-
taking it out of world.
I think we can have him turn the truck back on
Mm-hmm.
and her come around the side and kiss him.
Okay.
Like, I think that because she's the one who makes that move,
Yeah.
I think that if he gets in and turns on the truck and then turns and she's just like standing there and like grabs his face and kisses him,
Yeah.
and then like he like pulls her into the truck with him, that's how we get him. That's how we get the song playing.
Yeah.
Because the truck is on, so the radio's on.
Okay.
And we have a very cute, sweet, non-sexual moment.
Yeah.
So they're kissing a little bit and it's just very sweet and she's like, I want this to be us.
Yeah.
And they have that cute moment until Gus calls.
Right.
And Gus calls and his phone rings through the radio. I think that interrupts the song.
I just imagine like somebody up in the live band has like an instrument that's gonna mimic a phone ringing.
All of the sound effects have to come.
Oh yeah.
From the band.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Okay, so they are headed back, and
Yep.
we're skipping a little bit.
Yeah, we skip ahead to the family vote.
Okay.
Which makes sense because I think that Luke takes a little bit of a break from Emmy.
Yeah.
After that, because it's like, family vote. And then they go to family vote and he thinks about what he's gonna wear.
Right. That's so cute.
So cute.
And what he decides on, we know, is black t-shirt. So like
black t-shirt and jeans. And no hat though, which is important.
Right.
He didn't wear a hat to this family
His
dinner.
hair I also hate. Listen, this one, not my type. That's okay.
What is his hair even like? I don't even
know. Like, you know, almost shoulder length.
Yeah.
I assume it's kind of like
a pushback situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dark hair.
Yeah.
And brown eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a mullet.
It's not a mullet, and for that I am grateful.
Yes.
But I can't get past the muscle tees.
Oh, yeah.
Emmy did, and that's such a mistake.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Whatever. Anyway.
So, at the family vote, we just have Amarillo by Morning kind of playing in the background.
Yeah.
Through stereo.
Right. And listen, I want to stop and talk a little bit about the family vote because I love
it's so
that they
sweet.
run their little ranch as like a democracy.
Yes.
And like that they have these standing family dinners. They're such like their mom is dead and that leaves each of the kids with like an amount of trauma. But they are such a functional, happy family.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
It's very, very sweet. I think one thing I wanted to talk about, because I'm looking at my sketch of the set, and the swimming hole is like directly opposite the big house.
Yeah.
So when it's facing front, I think it makes sense for technicians to be changing a couple of things in the big house.
Yeah.
So we can be in the big house dining room.
Yes.
Instead of wherever we were before.
Yeah, sounds good. And when we turn it, everybody else can be sat at the table.
They can already be sitting there.
Yeah.
And they can just, walk through. And it makes sense because the swimming hole to the truck to the cabin to the horses back to the big house.
Yes,
like the way that we have it set up makes a lot of sense. So.
Okay. So we're at the big house. We're at the vote. Amarillo by Morning in the background. And
Emmy's dad is such a wingman.
Yeah.
He's like, Brooks, would you please walk her to her cabin?
Yeah. He had to know.
He did know because she asked him. She was like, what do you think about Luke Brooks? And he was like, he's a good man. And she was like, really? And he's like, yeah, why you ask? And she was like, no reason. I have no thoughts about Luke Brooks. I've known him forever. I have no thoughts.
No, I truly have to believe that after successfully, like, casually wingmanning his daughter, he's gonna, like, legitimately meddle in the lives of his sons.
Yeah. He's the reason that Gus and Teddy get together.
No, that's my thought. Because, like, Wes can do it on his own, but Gus is so grumpy and,
oh my
like,
God, he's such a curmudgeon.
He already has a whole child. Like, he's getting up there.
I know, he's like 35.
I feel like that's old. So anyway.
Sure.
I feel like he's gonna be like, hey, TikTok, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm dying, and he's gonna die in that book. There's no way he's not.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Can't handle it. Madeline.
Sorry.
I know, it sucks. But it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What happens next? Oh, okay, so that happens, and then that takes them to, there's a lot of talkie bits.
Yeah.
A lot of talkie bits that eventually get us to Teddy's birthday party at the Devil's Boot.
Right, we're gonna go and see Teddy's dad, and she'll be at their house for a little while, but we're gonna get to the Devil's Boot, where it's like Teddy's birthday party.
Yes, and there's that guy who's flirting. There's that whole group of guys that are flirting with them.
Yes.
And one of them is flirting with Emmy.
And Luke's not gonna stand for
Brooks
that.
does not like it. No, and over the jukebox. Neon, or does he have the live band at that point?
Yeah, there's
live band. Is they're playing Neon Moon.
Yeah.
And he, it just is one of those things that the band like stops abruptly when he punches this dude in the face.
Yeah.
And is like, get the fuck out of my bar.
Right.
And then Emmy's like, how dare you? And he's like, I'm scooping you up like potatoes.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. And
then they mentioned later, she's like, nobody but Teddy noticed. Unreliable narrator moment. What do you mean?
What do you mean nobody noticed?
That's not true.
Everybody noticed.
Everybody knows.
She was like, I think the only person who cared where I was Teddy. everyone was like, oh, he just punched that guy in the face and scooped her up. They're fucking.
Yeah, like, he put her over his shoulder and walked to the office? Come on.
And then they weren't out for like 20 minutes.
Right.
But nobody noticed, though.
Yeah. The part at the beginning where she's describing the Devil's Boot as the place where most of the town's citizens were conceived.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. What's our next song?
We have when Clementine and her dad go on their little father-daughter time, and she's in love with the boys playing in his truck.
Yes.
But there's
because
stuff in between there,
he
but whatever.
knows.
Yeah. He totally knows. He made it happen.
Yeah, and he's telling her about her mom.
Yes.
And we are all, as an audience, falling platonically in love with the father figure that is Amos Ryder.
Amos Ryder. So true. He's so good.
Yeah.
I love him.
There is
love him.
seldom a good single dad in media.
Yes.
This guy, quality.
He's a quality guy.
Yeah.
She's in love with the boy, which is just such a sweet song. And especially because, like, it's normally from, like, the female perspective of, like, the dad doesn't think he's good enough for his daughter. But
right.
in this instance, I really feel like it's about Gus. And
yeah.
And it's about, like, how she has this preconceived notion of who Luke was.
Right.
But it's wrong, and they're in love and whatever.
Right. Very cute time.
Very sweet. They have their father-daughter moment throughout between here and the next song. You know, Emmy and Brooks are just falling more in love and hanging out, and he's being real good about, like, he's like, I would like to tell your brothers, please. And she's like, I'm not ready.
Right. Listen, one of the things that I loved about this book is that they didn't do a third act breakup.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's what I was talking about this morning when I was working out.
Oh.
Is she was like, did they break up? I'm
They
so glad they didn't do that. I did love that. I don't love a third act breakup.
No, I hate it.
I love that they stayed together the whole time. And I loved how she, like, started to accept help from him when she's never accepted help from anybody else.
Yeah.
The whole time I thought it was so sweet.
No, absolutely. And that's what her dad liked about them. Like, that man knows so much.
Yeah. He knows all of it. There's nothing that happens that I don't know about, Spud.
That's crazy.
Spud.
I sent you a text
Yes.
while we were reading this book that was like, crazy to name your daughter Clementine.
Yes.
Crazier to nickname her Potato.
Yeah. He's just a little potato.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's very cute.
Do you think we're going to find out what he calls his other kids in the other
I
books?
sure hope so. But anyway, between their father-daughter time and the next song is like a whole bunch of Brooks and Emmy. I just keep wanting to say Brooks and Dunn. I know. It's like
Brooks and Ryder.
Brooks and Ryder. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of Luke and Emmy time, them falling in love, and then his mom calls.
Yeah.
And Emmy goes with him to see his mom.
And I thought this was so important because in a lot of, like, rom-coms, you know, screen rom-coms, book rom-coms, you don't really get to see, like, a trial of their love.
Yeah.
Like, what is it like functionally for these two?
Yeah.
But this book was a lot of that.
It was very good. I really liked how I just felt very real.
Uh-huh.
Like, as much as it was tropey and as much as
yeah,
it was
like,
exactly what we expected.
It could happen.
Yeah, it feels very real. So I think we have on here, Good-Hearted Woman, as they're going to his mom's. And then after, we have Brand New Man as they're leaving. After she stood up to him, to his brother.
Yeah.
And, like, been like, you know, I would be careful who you step up to because then someone might find out you're selling more than weed.
Right.
From your trailer, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, you know, those are 2 songs there, which leave us leading up to the race.
Right.
Her big final race.
There'll be some talky bits, but we're not really going to cover anything until we're at the race.
Yes, and this one we've decided we don't want to see her barrel racing.
No, because it's kind of stick horses or imaginary horses, and neither of those seems
or
awesome.
like real horses, but like we'd have to
hire a barrel racer.
We'd have to like shift, yeah, and we'd have to shift to a place where there was barrels. So unless we want to like do like little tiny horses and like
I don't
play them, I don't. So we were gonna see her people see her.
Yeah, sitting in the stands.
Having that moment together before the race. Sitting in the stands watching the race while She's Got It All is playing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very sweet.
Yeah.
Because Luke is just like,
he's like for sure in love with her.
Yes.
That's his girl. He's so proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then after the race, there's that big penultimate moment.
Yeah.
Where she runs up to Luke and jumps into his arms and kisses him, and Gus is like, what the fuck?
And
then
decks
him, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you see how happy she is now the time. August Ryder.
It really is just, like, uncalled for on a really high level.
It was super uncalled for. Like, your sister is 27 years old.
Yeah.
Don't punch her boyfriend in the face,
no.
even if he's your best friend.
But more importantly, he is your best friend.
Yes.
You trust this man with your 4-year-old daughter. Like, you know him.
You know him and you love him. Isn't that the best kind of person to be with your little sister who you are stupid protective over?
Yeah, I
personally,
don't know. That's crazy.
I think that's the best kind of person.
Also, like, only protective to a degree. Like, she tells this story about them putting her in a laundry hamper and sending her down the stairs.
Right, which is, like, a big brother thing to do.
Yeah!
So, like, you're protective of her when it comes to men. That feels misogynistic.
Yep.
You're just like, she's not allowed to have sex with people. I don't know why I go southern. They're in Wyoming. But, like, it's a cowboy romance. So, we have She's Got It All. They have their moment. They stay apart from each other. We do some just, like, lights up, lights down montages of,
you know,
Luke
and
Wes talking, Luke and Gus staying away from each other, them staying apart, them talking on the phone, all that jazz. And then finally when Gus is the one who says, you're in love with her, aren't you?
Yeah. And
he's like, yeah, I love her more than anything. And he's like, well, does she love you back? And he's like, I don't know, I haven't told her. And he's like, you're a stupid motherfucker. Go tell her right now. And he goes up to her in the stables, and that's when they sing Forever and Ever Amen.
Yeah.
Which is so sweet. And then they kiss and bows, and the epilogue little bits are Wyoming is for lovers.
Yeah.
And it's just a really sweet, cute little show that makes us all happy.
It's so cute. I would love to be there right now watching this cute little show.
It would make my heart so happy, and I do think we should maybe do it.
And I feel like what you serve in the concessions of this show is, like, you know, popcorn probably, but, like, s'mores.
Right.
Like, what you can get at the concessions of this show has just been cooked over the big bonfire that you're going to sit around after this show is over.
Yes. You do sit around the big bonfire, and you talk about how how this looked, and you tell your own stories, and
yeah, and
it's
you
like a summer camp.
Try your very best to fall in love in Wyoming yourself.
Yes. Which is just so sweet and would be so cute.
Yeah.
So I think that is that's a really solid show.
I think so.
And it's a very solid set.
Yes.
That I really would like to have happen.
She's been drawing it for a while. We'll post it on the Instagram.
It's not good. It's not like a good drawing because I can't figure out how to do this.
We'll post it on the Instagram anyway.
I'll post it. Yeah, I can't figure out how to do...
And the playlist.
Yeah, we'll have to post the playlist. Post the playlist and the... this drawing that is not really that good. But, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's time for In Betweeny Weenies.
In between your weenies.
In Betweeny Weenie is our segment where we talk about what we've been doing in betweeny the books we've been reading.
Right. And usually it's other books, okay? Because we're motivated. But not right now.
No,
because we read 2 books in the same week.
Well, also because it's musical season for me.
Yeah.
And I'm tired.
What we have been doing in betweeny instead is watching a little bit of TV.
Yeah, I've been watching some good TV shows that make us really happy.
Well, good is debatable.
Yeah,
yours is good. Tell the audience.
Mine is good. I've been watching the newest season, which I recognize I am behind on, of Critical Role's first campaign. But it's the TV show version. So it's on Amazon Prime, which, boo, Amazon, I'm sorry. I don't pay for it, if that makes it any better. I steal it from my college roommate.
I think that does make it better.
I think so, too. So she pays for it, and if she ever decided to stop, I probably would not re-get Prime. But I'm a big D&D nerd, and the Critical Role show is really well done. It's an animated show that follows their campaign, their first campaign. Solid humor, solid adventure. It feels real because even though it's set in this fantastical world, it's real people. It's real people.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I really love about it's just in D&D, they're like you can lose,
Yeah.
which is something that you don't really get in like a video game, or you don't get in a book necessarily. Like you can lose in a book, but
Sure.
people get to kind of dictate. The author gets to dictate it. In D&D, you don't. The dice decide.
Yeah.
And so when you lose, you lose. And sometimes people don't come back to life after they die.
Yeah.
In D&D, whereas like in video games,
a lot of the time they also do. Or
a lot of the times they do. Well, it kind of depends. I really like how Matt Mercer runs his games because as they do resurrection spells, he has them roll to see if it's successful or not.
Oh.
And so, whereas like a resurrection spell would be an auto success depending.
Right, but it's like you have a shot.
He makes them roll instead. And so I like that. And he gives the characters a choice.
Mhm.
Like, do you think that your character would want to come back to life or not? And I like that. So they do come back to life sometimes.
Yeah.
But they also don't always.
Mhm.
And like, for example, this last character that died, the only character that had a resurrection spell was out of spell slots.
Oh.
So she couldn't bring him back to life. And that has like, it has a duration. Like you have 10 minutes to bring that person back to life until their soul is gone. And so she couldn't because she didn't have the resurrection spell available. And that's hard.
But I love that.
I know, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
I want to ask you because I'm planning to watch this at your recommendation. In D&D, you have a DM who is like narrating. Is this animated show narrated?
Oh, not necessarily, but a bunch of the NPCs are played by the DM. So the thing about
do
Critical
they voice
Role, the thing about Critical Role, they're all voice actors.
I see.
So they're all voice actors, and so they have these beautiful vocal characters for these for their characters. And Matt Mercer, who is the DM, does voice a lot of the NPCs in this show. Yeah. But they also have a pretty all-star cast. Like Stephanie Beatrice is in it, and like there was somebody else just the other day that I was like, that's wild. I don't like it's just really good.
Just like
kind
of like, what are you doing?
Like,
here?
what are you doing here? And it's just because it's so big. And so they are all voicing their own characters, which is beautiful.
That's wonderful.
It's really good. So it doesn't necessarily have a narrator, but you can tell that it's got like a arc that is kind of set place to place. Just kind of, it's really cool.
Okay, that's great. I'm excited.
And then they have the Mighty Nine, which is their second campaign. And my favorite of their campaigns actually is the Mighty Nine, but that's the next one for us to watch once we finish Vox Machina. And my husband is worried he's not going to like it as much as he likes Vox Machina, but I personally like the party in the Mighty Nine more.
Okay.
But it's all really good. It's super solid storytelling because that's literally what it is, which is so much different than just a TV show that is written.
Yeah.
Because it has to be storytelling because it was D&D.
Absolutely.
So.
That's amazing.
Yeah. What have you been watching?
I have been chugging through Angel.
Okay. The Buffy one, right?
Yes. Okay. I watched Buffy and I loved it. I think you would love it too. It's like the mother of the Vampire Diaries.
Great.
In a lot of ways.
Love it.
And I decided to watch Angel after I finished Buffy because the last 4 seasons of Buffy ran concurrently with the first 4 seasons of Angel.
Okay.
And there were 5.
Okay.
And so I was like, I need more of this universe. I miss these characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that they wouldn't be on screen a lot, but I figured it would be like it's more.
Yeah.
And I was kind of right.
Sure.
Some of it was really worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like overwhelming regrets.
Sure.
Especially the early seasons were like more boring than Buffy, but they were fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then season 4 was so bad.
Yeah. I got so many texts this season.
Because, listen, folks, I wouldn't recommend you watch it, but like live your lives. And if you already have watched it, hopefully you sympathize. But, like, you can't kiss your surrogate son.
You sure can't.
You can't have sex with your surrogate son.
No.
You can't birth a fully grown cult leader
Crazy.
as the product of sex with your surrogate son.
That's insane. That is an insane sentence you just said.
And then she went into a coma and they fridged her.
Sure. As you do.
Listen, the thing about season 4 is it was bad.
Yes.
Season 5, like, had some similar struggles, but it was funny.
Sure.
And
I like
there
funny.
was a really beloved to me character from Buffy
Mm-hmm.
that was on all of season 5.
Oh, that's nice.
Um,
So you had to.
yeah. So I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Oh, it still had some struggles. It really, really did. And they fridged all the women.
Oh.
By the finale,
Yeah.
every female character that had been important in this man's life
Yeah.
was dead.
Oh. Okay.
And I hate that.
Well, yeah.
That's gross. Don't do that.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah. And then they killed the good Ben characters
Sure.
right at the end there. And even Spike can't save that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a rough time for me.
That is a rough time. I'm sorry that happened.
I should have stopped watching sooner.
When she kissed her surrogate son, probably.
Probably.
That feels like a good reason to stop.
Yeah, but you know that I get summit fever. I'm like,
I
I'm
know.
pretty close to finishing, and it wasn't even true.
Well, we have a problem, and our problem is named
Sunk cost fallacy.
Sunk cost fallacy. Because we are like, well, we've already spent so much time. Shouldn't we just finish it?
And that's how we end up almost finishing books and then DNFing them when we cannot take it anymore.
We're like, I can't do it!
Or we finish the book, but we can't make an episode out of it because we don't want to.
Yeah, or one of us finishes the book and the other one's closer, and it's like, hey.
Don't do it.
Don't read this book. Don't do that.
Yeah, not worth it.
Don't do it. Not worth it. Don't do that to yourself. And then we don't, but like, then it's like, oh crap, well, we just spent 2 weeks trying to read this book that we didn't finish.
And now what do we record?
And the answer is usually, oh crap, we have to wait another week to record, and then rush together something.
Right. But now, from now on, folks, you will be able to mark when that happened to us based on when you see the Done and Dusted sequel.
Yes!
Probably.
Yeah. It's like, oh crap. Well,
there you go.
Guess we're gonna do Done and Dusted sequel. It's called
Swift and Saddled.
Swift and Saddled.
Which, like, dumber name.
That is dumber.
Decidedly dumber.
Done and Dusted is good. They're all alliteration.
Yeah.
The covers of these are really cute. So, anyway, those are our weenies.
Those are our weenies.
Any other things we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
If you have any show recommendations for us or other books that you want to see us cover, because we are expanding our outreach. We are moving away from only doing romantasy and moving towards doing literally anything we want. So if you have other books you want to see or you think would make good plays, or if you want to shoot your shot and try and be on our pod, reach out to us. Page to Stage Pod on Instagram or pagestagepod@gmail.com, where you can talk to us about all the things. As per usual, send us your Theater of the Absurd recommendations for our Theater of the Absurd segment, and you should maybe go to the nearest stable in your town. And when you get there, you should find the cutest cowboy that's wearing a muscle shirt.
No.
And when he's wearing a muscle shirt, this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk up to him, and you're going to say, hey, do you like podcasts? And when he says, who are you? You're going to say, don't worry about it. I have a great podcast for you. It's called Page to Stage. And then you're going to airdrop him the link
to this podcast.
Yeah. And then you're going to steal a horse and ride away. Probably. So that's what I recommend, I think, for you, and that's one of the best ways to share our pod is just by word of mouth. Make sure you give us any comments or ratings on any platforms that you can.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us on our first, I think, straight romance adventure.
It's true.
I hope your hearts are warm, and I hope your March is going great. Have a great spring break, students and teachers.
Yes.
Have a great work week, everybody else.
This is a great beach read if you've got one. If you need one.
Yes.
Take this to the beach, sit, and enjoy. We love you a lot, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. Our editing on Page to Stage is done by Emma.
Our music is by A Strange Mood Productions. Thank you for building us these sick beats.
If you want to contact us, that's at Page to Stage Pod on Instagram, or you could send us an email at pagetostagepod@gmail.com. Our Instagram is run by a tiny feral raccoon. We love her a lot.
And we love you a lot. We'll see you next time.